Hello Aries, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela, and Aries, this reading may be for you if you have Aries in your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, or if you happen to be cross-watching for an Aries. You can even have it heavily in your houses and it may resonate for you. So welcome to my channel, Aries. Let's get right into this. Aries, this is the second time that I had to start your video over, so I already shuffled for the spirit messages. I just had to redo it. Okay, so what I'm seeing is, I was saying that this is a singles reading, so you are taking a breather. Obviously, this is a time of solitude for you, or a time away from somebody that maybe you did have some war with. I feel that, when it comes to your dreams, Spirit is encouraging you to hold your vision, okay? Because there may be something that you might be looking at, and there might be a change that you could possibly be making with your career, because I feel like things are going, like there's some stuff that's about to go down in your job. I also feel that, Spirit is encouraging you to believe in the impossible. And now that's not for everyone. Where there might be some changes with your job, that's for some, okay? But communication is definitely going to be the key. I feel like there's somebody that may be waiting for you to dish out a conversation to them, or you may be waiting for some communication to someone to maybe get out of this place of separation with someone that you are in love with. Maybe you did indeed take a breather, because maybe you do need some time to think about some things that may possibly be on your mind. All right, let's see what's going on for the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, some of you could definitely be moving jobs. But some of you could be contemplating moving to a new location. Maybe there's a lease that's ending. I see you guys making new friends. Oh, but on a very deep level, I see that there's a family wound or pattern that may need to be healed now. Some generational patterns that might be coming up. Or some of you you may be more interested in your lineage, in your background. No, this has generational patterns written all over it. Okay, so let's see. The overall energy of your reading, Aries, is war and peace. So after a time, you are taking a breather. You do need some time to think and regroup. You may have had it out with somebody, Aries. That fiery temper of yours, maybe. Maybe it got the best of you. Maybe you felt that someone was taking shots at you. Or maybe this is you simply taking a shot. Maybe you feel like you need a drink or two. Okay? But I feel like right now it may feel so dark in your life. In other words, you may not be able to see your way through a situation, see the solutions to some problems and dilemmas that may have come up. But I feel like patience is going to be your strong suit in this situation, which happens to be the crossing energy. So that's the situation where you're having a difficult time with. Maybe being patient for a business to turn around, patient to get something off the ground when it comes to a career. You might be feeling very in a hurry for something, maybe for something to be over, but the secondary crossing energy is moving forward. So I feel that Aries, it could be a Cancer, that maybe you're having a very difficult time moving forward from. There could have been a situation that may have happened between you and a Cancerian. Something spiraled out of control. Okay, I'm interested to see somebody was acting out of lower vibrational self, acting out of pride. I got this for Gemini. Sorry about the interruption, Aries. Distracted by a spider web. I don't know, you guys might be noticing spiders around you, possibly more spider activity than normal. Okay, somebody has onlookers, has groupies. And this could also be somebody that could be on social media. Maybe this could be you, Aries, gaining more momentum with maybe an online business. Okay, yeah. There might be some resistance to change. Some of you Aries may feel like the person you were dealing with, whether this is a love relationship, platonic relationship, a family type of dynamic, you may doubt that somebody may have a willingness to change. Of course, as with any general reading, it's a given that it can go vice versa. Somebody might feel that way about you, questioning whether or not you may ever change. Somebody's thinking about you. In love, this could be you Aries in love with somebody, possibly with a Capricorn. Oh yeah, somebody had some things to say to you. Somebody has something to say to you. There could have been some type of accusation that may have taken place. Here you are, Aries. I also see Sagittarius for fire. Why am I trying to say air? All right. I don't believe in coincidences. My mouth wanted to say air, but the cards are saying fire. This could be an air versus fire type of dynamic that you had with somebody. You're obviously the fire sign. You may have air in your chart. You could be dealing with an air sign. Anyway, you get my point. Okay. Somebody doesn't want to admit their feelings for you. I feel like somebody could be ignoring you, shutting down their feelings for you, feeling like maybe you capitalized on their vulnerability. Maybe you came into their life at a very vulnerable time. And maybe, like I said, they feel that maybe you took advantage of their vulnerability. Capricorn, Aries, yep. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, they came in with the 1 punch. You came in with the 1-2 punch. Yes, a verbal war between the two of you guys. Things got really intense and out of hand. And there could have been some very underhanded things that were said that really hurt somebody. Somebody's feeling really hurt, maybe over the fact that you've completely shut down your feelings. They're definitely mad at what you said, because at the time, maybe you felt that what you were defending was necessary, but maybe you feel that you went overboard and that you were completely over the top. Maybe you don't feel that way, and maybe they feel that way about you, that you just completely cut into them to the point that they feel like you need to let them go. Perhaps this verbal sparring has something to do with deception. Somebody that was lying, somebody that was caught in a lie. And somebody that just wasn't taking the situation seriously. They feel like you weren't taking their feelings seriously. Okay, Aries, this is it. And you're in the reverse. Yeah, chances are they feel like that's you. You might feel that you're justified, right, Aries? And they're feeling that you're dead wrong for what you did, what you said. They might feel that you have a bit of a roaming eye, Aries. And they feel that they can't fully trust you. Past tense. No, because like I said, couples, this may resonate with you as well. This is for Aries in general, whether or not you're coupled or single. Pay attention to the semantics. I said singles in the beginning, but why does it really matter? It's for Aries. Let me clarify that. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, because like I said in the beginning, somebody was operating out of low vibrational self, out of pride, out of ego. And out of pride and ego, someone hurt the other one's feelings. A situation cut into someone, and they feel like the situation has completely spiraled out of control. Yeah, somebody definitely has social media, is on social media. Yeah, that's what's in question. They don't feel like you're ever going to change. They feel like you're always going to be the same. Defensive, mean, withdrawn. And they feel like they can't get through to you. They feel like you're always on the defense, that there's no way that there's ever going to be a breakthrough, and that they're ever going to, like I said, get their point across or get through to you about what they're hurt about. They feel like you're always on your high horse, Aries. Whether this is true or not, that may just be how they're feeling. Yeah, that you don't tend to their feelings. That you love the attention of others more than you cherish the attention of the one that loves you. And they're ready to move on from this situation. They're ready to pack up and move on from this because they don't feel like there's any success that could possibly come out of this situation between the two of you. They may not be seeing things clearly. They may be operating completely on emotion right now, but still, they've summed it up in their mind that you are all about taking, not about giving. And that there is no opportunity for growth, that you have absolutely put the limits on this relationship. You put the brakes on this relationship because they feel like if they can't talk to you, what good is there in having a relationship with you? Where can you guys possibly get if that's the case? Feeling like you guys won't get far. Yep. And I feel like somebody, after all is said and done, after they've had some time to cool off, is feeling a lot of sorrow about the situation and how it played out and how their actions may have hurt the other one. Somebody has had some time to think, and they're no longer on the fence about this. They're not feeling confused. They're not feeling conflicted. They're ready to maybe change the situation and advance this along. Bring this relationship to the next level. That's weird how you go from one extreme to the next. All right, so what is this? Yeah, somebody realizes that they were very hasty with what they were doing. Somebody was just acting out of pure impulse, not thinking things through, not putting any filters on their word, just letting you have it because you triggered something within them. Possibly a Gemini, because I see a Gemini here, and I'm seeing, yeah, this love has been damaged. It came to an end. This could have been a very difficult relationship. And maybe somebody deliberately was not making a choice. Again, out of ego, out of pride. They may have put you in the middle of a three-way relationship. That's what this is looking like. And you confronted them about something that you had found out about, and it caused a breakup. Wow. Okay. For some of you, maybe you feel like your mom was over the top with you. And maybe you feel that you don't have the skills, or maybe that your mom doesn't have the skills to communicate with you in a very effective way without being condescending. And yeah, I feel like somebody's not over the past. And I feel like over the past, meaning a past episode that may have happened. Somebody's still hurt over a past episode. Your mom could still be hurt over a past episode. Somebody feels that you're not dedicated to this relationship. Somebody a hoarder. But if this isn't literal, where someone is a hoarder, like they have an addiction to hoarding, could be hoarding their feelings, not sharing their feelings, not open with their feelings at all. Yeah, somebody feels that the other doesn't have the skills to have a productive relationship. Or that could be what's in question with you, Aries. You might be questioning after having some sorrow and some guilt about the situation. Or this could be in question. Like somebody could be like, do you even feel remorseful about what you said? Yeah. Somebody's ready for change. And this change entails leaving the situation, looking for something else. And maybe Aries, that's what they feel like you did. You were Sagittarius again. Why does Aries and Sag keep coming up back to back? All right. So it's clear. Fire sign is very prevalent in your reading, followed by the Queen of Wands. Chariot, we got Cancer. You got a Cancerian. Oh, somebody have some health issues, some health concerns. Did you find out about maybe a prognosis from the doctor that has you feeling a bit discouraged? Somebody could definitely be having issues with health. Okay. On the flip side of this, I see this as a career reading, like a straight career reading. Because in the beginning, we were talking about success. We were talking about stuff is going to, what's going on with the job? Okay, some of you could definitely have experienced a job loss. Okay, maybe you got into it with somebody on your job. You may have found out that people were scheming behind you, plotting behind your back. The people in your work environment are backstabbers. Yeah, you may be having issues with trust with people around you on the job because maybe you are picking up momentum. Maybe you are experiencing career advancement. It may not be that you had a job loss. Some of you, yes. Some of you, you're rising in your job. And other people are, some of you could be dealing with an Aries rising as well. But I'm also seeing that people might be jealous of your success, ready to shoot it down. Or some of you, Aries, may have feel like you hit the glass ceiling. You may have feel like you've already hit the pinnacle of your success. And now that you may feel that now that you've achieved that goal, it may be time for you to move on to something else, a new project. However, you may be fearing that it's just not going to work out for you, that there won't be any type of financial stability. Some of you are an architect or you have a desire to be an architect. Yeah, you're lacking faith. And some of you, yeah, there's a lot of fear of the unknown. That could be why you're making some impulsive decisions. Or perhaps, like I said, in the past, you acted out of impulse and you're regretting a decision that you made. Wow. Intuition, I feel, is going to be a main issue here because your intuition is definitely right. I'm saying that you're in the dark about things. You don't see your way through a situation that you reached a dilemma with, but it's because you're not really listening to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you all that you need to know, but it's like you're discrediting your intuition. Very intuitive. Or you could be dealing with someone who is highly intuitive. Could be this Cancerian, Pisces, or Scorpio individual. Okay. Well, they feel like you're full of pride. You're on your high horse. You won't apologize. And they taken the high road. They left the situation. Well, not necessarily taking the high road. Both of you were maybe acting out of low vibrational energy. Again, somebody was triggered. You guys triggered the other one, brought out the worst in one another, and followed suit. And it just spiraled out of control from there. Aries. Generational patterns. Is that what it is? Some of you, it could be drinking. It could be verbal abuse. It could be that somebody just does not know how to talk to somebody with the level of respect that they deserve. But these generational patterns could have everything to do with wounds that we were talking about, triggers. That could have been perhaps why there was some type of emotional response. This could have definitely been mother and child. We're talking about generational patterns, mom and child. Like mother, like daughter, like father, like son, possibly. Sorry for the interruption once again, Aries. All right, Aries cross watcher, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay, before I go into cross watcher, I see, yeah, you have a need to make you have a creative expression. You want to create you want to express yourself creatively. And I feel that finding this outlet is going to be very balanced for you. I feel that spirituality is definitely going to be your strong suit at this time. You might be hinging on your spiritual strength right now to get through whatever it is that you're going through. And some of you, you're eager to move so that you can make some new friends. Not sure what that has anything to do with it, but that's what I see. Cross watcher could definitely be your mom, as I mentioned before. So we had the war time, right? Now we're talking about war and peace is the overall energy. Patience being the crossing energy. Somebody was very impatient, didn't really think before they spoke. Possibly an earth sign towards Virgo or Capricorn. Your cross watcher could be a earth sign. Yeah, you are dealing with an air sign, some of you. All right. Oh, yeah, somebody was caught cheating. Somebody was caught with their pants down. I don't know. Did you catch somebody in the act? Maybe you just found out that they were cheating. You are contemplating. You do need some time to think. Yep, your inner guidance is coming through loud and clear. Your intuition, that's how you found out that somebody was cheating. It's like you feel it. I did say that somebody in this scenario is very intuitive. Okay, what's going on? Aries cross watcher. Cancer comes up so strong. Fire and water and air. We got all elements here. We have earth too, but let's see. But it's like fire and water come up the strongest, and like air is like the third runner up. Here we go. Yeah, they don't feel like you guys have been getting along. Maybe that's just been the history of the relationship. You guys don't get along. Yes, your cross watcher did feel that they needed to withdraw from your energy right now, that they needed to retract their energy from the situation. They needed some time to think, because maybe this situation was affecting their health. It could be their mental health. They needed some space from you. Oh yeah, they feel like you're always attacking them, always digging into them. Both of you are blaming one another. You're blaming them, they're blaming you. Yeah, 10 of Cups was definitely disrupted because of things that happened that were completely unfair. And your cross watcher is marinating over the bad thoughts. The bad thoughts are ruminating, circulating in their mind. And yeah, there was some impatience, and there was some things that they haven't healed from, which had everything to do with why something was triggered. And I feel like somebody realizes that an apology is owed, whether it's you or them. Who's giving the apology? Oh, the cross watcher is saying, I'm not apologizing. No. Take accountability is what your cross watcher is saying. Ooh, wow. Yeah, somebody's trying to get you off their mind. Maybe doing some other things. Yeah. Daydreaming about this. Yeah, and in their pastime, they're thinking about this. They're thinking about what you said. Okay, but I feel like some other people could be in on this, giving their advice, giving their 2 cents about the situation. Yeah, okay. Somebody may have fallen on hard times. Your cross watcher could definitely be dealing with some financial setbacks. They may need a place to live. I get that for Gemini. I did. And Queen of Swords is definitely here. You could, without a doubt, be dealing with a Gemini. Remember I was saying air is so prevalent in your reading. Okay. Yeah. There was a war. But it's like, in the end, somebody's realizing that they really did come up empty. They really didn't win in this situation. There was you didn't really win the war if the other one was hurt and wounded. Here's a final decision. Yep, somebody is tired of pulling the daggers out of their back, feeling like you are a traitor. They're like, what team do you play for? Are we a couple or are we enemies? If you are on my side, then stop acting like you're my villain, that's somebody that wants to stop acting like you're my enemy. Somebody feels like they have to distance themselves from you and shut down. Both of you are shutting down emotionally. There is love here, but it's like right now you're feeling like, I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to put my heart on the line. I'm not going to be the one to apologize. I'm not going to budge. You lied, so I'm done. That's harsh. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't know what you guys have been through before this situation. We could look into it, but I don't want to make the reading longer than it needs to be. Yeah. You guys both said some things out of anger. No filter, no regard for the other one's feelings. And yeah, you feel like the person is not, this other individual is not giving you the time and attention that you deserve because they're spending their time elsewhere, not making you a priority. Remember, somebody has to communicate. I see 2 people that are in their corner like this. I don't want to talk to you. I'm not going to budge. I'm blocking you. Somebody is watching the other one on social media. That's what I started talking about in the beginning, right? Somebody's on social media. Somebody gets a lot of attention, or there's some jealousy with the other partner that's like, well, I don't want you getting all this attention. I feel very uncomfortable. I feel very vulnerable that you're going to leave me for somebody else because there was a history of cheating in the past. You got cheating, you got lying. It all came out, or it will soon come out, because like I said, it has everything to do with your intuition. Your intuition is nudging you. You have this feeling, you're sensing that something's not right. And I don't feel like you're going to be very quick to go back into this, or that somebody is going to be very quick to give an offer. Yeah, so Lovers just remains in reverse. Promise you there's Gemini. I did mention Gemini, right? Yes, there's a Gemini very strong in your reading. Gemini feels that you stabbed them in the back once too many times, and they're like, don't take me for granted. Don't take me for a fool. If you do, I'm gone. Okay. How do they see you? How does the cross watcher see you? Somebody that needs to come clean and say the truth is how they see you. Gemini, how do you see your cross watcher? They see somebody that's coming back. They see you as someone who's coming back, because you can't resist this love. 2 of Cups. You can't resist this. So they feel like you're going to come back. Well, they'll be back. They always come back. But really, you've moved on. Especially if this is a Gemini. Oh, they have cut you off. You got the world. They may have cut you off for good. Or at least that's what the situation is looking like right now. But somebody's like, oh, they always come back. They always do. They'll be back. They'll be back to apologize. I'm not going to be the one to apologize. They need to apologize. But somebody refuses to say something. Okay. And they're letting it marinate. Letting it fester, getting more and more angry about the situation the more and more they think about it. The lesson here was all about triggers. There's something that needs to be healed, and that person is triggering something within you. You can't press a button that doesn't exist. They can't poke and prod at you and expect a reaction from you if that button doesn't exist. They can't press that button if it's not there, if you get my drift. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries. Possible outcome to the situation for the Aries. Perfect timing. Okay. Divine timing. May play divine timing has everything to do with your career. If you are moving forward from something, especially a career, this was all about divine timing. Yeah. It was also about divine timing for this debacle that took place. I'm not sure what's going on in the planetary weather right now. And what may be causing certain shifts to take place, but whatever is causing that, divine timing is bringing something in. Divine timing could, of course, be bringing somebody back around. Somebody that's full of pride and full of ego could be pulling them out of their comfort zone. Yep. Time for them to make a different choice. Then it's time to stop doing what you've already done, because now Spirit is redirecting you. This is all about divine intervention, redirecting you, encouraging you not to stop, especially, again, when it comes to a career, something that you're putting in a lot of sacrifice into. I feel like this is also a very spiritual time for you. You could definitely be going through an ascension process. I forgot to mention that. Yep, no. Somebody is expecting some type of rejection, fearing some type of rejection, but really what they want is to come to a compromise and have a middle ground. Find the middle ground. And I feel like an opportunity may present itself due to divine timing, bringing an opportunity around for you to work something out. Somebody's ignoring it. They're ignoring their intuition that's telling them that this could really have the potential to work out if you put in the effort and the sacrifice. When it comes to your career, Believe. You're being redirected. You're being rerouted when it comes to your career. There could definitely be a new opportunity that opens up for you, that brings in success, especially if this is something that you're working on, something that you considered in the past, but you didn't really put the action behind it. I feel that something beautiful is getting ready to happen. You might be going through a very difficult time with your job or past tense, and now something is shifting and changing, bringing you in a different direction. Now, the bottom of the deck has everything to do with forgiveness. Forgiveness of self for acting at a low vibrational self, but that's part of the learning curve as well. We all do it, right? But it's like we have to learn what the triggers are so that we can stop blaming. Like I said, there's a family wound, a generational pattern that may need to be healed, and that's being brought up to the surface, being completely brought to your awareness so that you can shift and change that area. The advice for the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's the advice, Holy Spirit, for the Aries. Oh, beloved one, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Oh gosh. All right, what's at the bottom? We angels bring your gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. Yeah, definitely. I feel like there's a gift that you have, a God-given gift that you have that is going to be brought to the forefront. And your internal guidance is pulling that within you to move forward, to let go of something that was very familiar with for you at one time, and to move on to some uncharted waters, some uncharted territory, and allow some success to happen. But as far as this relationship is concerned, this is all about divine timing. The angels is your spirit guides. They're ushering in a new change here. Yeah, they're helping you with this spiritual soulmate relationship. They're helping you guys get this together so that you don't repeat this and have to keep coming back and repeating the same old pattern. There's a chain that needs to be broken. Yep. All right. And also I'm seeing community watchers. This could be your kids. They may be watching you. We're talking about generational patterns. They're watching you, and they may repeat the patterns that they see, that they're witnessing with you, Aries. So with that, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you would like to book a one-on-one reading with me, head over to my website, which is angelicascensionstarot.com. If you found that this reading was in any way helpful, feel free to leave a thumbs up below. Feel free to leave a comment below. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. And if you decide to subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's been good, Aries. Take good care. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Peace.